Welcome back to the Final Fantasy IX playthrough. Only found on my YouTube channel. If you don't count all the other Final Fantasy IX playthroughs that exist on Westwood. Anyway, so we're gonna progress some plot here. The smell of fire and blood. War is awful. Does whatever he feels like doing. I must learn from his ways. The flowers taste good. So just a little pit stop here, letting us know that indeed war has happened. Now there's a couple treasure chests that we need to open up here. Okay, I think the fantasy returns. Had a little jump cut there. I'm actually not too sure why. I can't really remember. But that's okay. Now we're fighting a Yeti. Just one. And, you know. Said it before in the past, you know. If it's a new formation, then I show it off. Even if it's an enemy warrior I see. And it's only one, so it doesn't take that long. Maybe learn auto potion. Nothing Vivi can learn at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Not too sure why I'm yawning. Been yawning for a little bit before this video. I just woke up not too long ago, so I shouldn't be tired. Got plenty of sleep. It's been 5 years. Me too. I hope to. Freya, there's a lot you can do to help the kingdom. Alright, this place is too scary. Okay, I changed my mind. It's not too scary anymore. But yeah, so Freya's hometown here has been under attack, unfortunately. And, I definitely want to get that. Cancer. Will we finally see her? Oh hey, it's the clowns. I mean, jesters. Because we as all know, a clown evolves into a jester. And into a mime, because mimes are the most vicious killers. odd camera angle there. Alright, so we got some more of these guys. Nothing we haven't handled before. Very nice. The General will punish you for this. Yes, very scary it is when the General gets mad. Generals. Alright, so we got a little bit of exploring here to do. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any goodies. Including encounters. And yes, this is actually the first time we encounter mimics. And actually, this is the only time we encounter mimics in Final Fantasy IX, if I'm not mistaken. Not a new concept for Final Fantasy. There's always been monster in the boxes. But as to mimics themselves, I'm not sure on that. But, you know, again, monster in a box, it's not a new concept of Final Fantasy. High potion was stolen, that's okay, you can steal that. We're not too concerned about that. It sucks, but hey, it is what it is. What? Mimic knows eat. Luckily, it's a different kind of eat, so it's not, we're not losing a party member permanently. So I get my high potion back, right? I hope so. No, but we got a mimic card. Which I think we're gonna... Probably not. Nope, okay. Maybe later. Just like the little, mountain pass, I guess you could call it. We gotta find some bells. Okay, you want to walk here so you can get to this treasure chest. Because if you run, this is how it happens. If you do that before then, you will lose access to that treasure chest and potentially lose out on a side quest. Because one of the side quests in this game is to open... I don't know if you have to open every single treasure chest or just a majority of it, but it, you know, you want to open every single treasure chest you see anyway, so be careful with that. I don't think there's any real way you could tell a mimic from a regular chest. I think it's I don't think there's no tells. So I guess the mimic is the head honcho of these guys. That's pretty fun. Oh, I missed. Okay, a potion, that's fine. But hey, just the thought of stealing a potion made Freya very upset. when Freya becomes trans, her jump ability gets enhanced, so she'll stay up in the air for a little bit longer and do more attacks. Of course. No meal. Huh. Bibby didn't go into his, victory animation. I've read that some people said it's a bug that happens, and some people said that depending on where they're at in the point of the story. I don't think it's a bug. I think it is, like, whenever you're at a certain part of the story, characters just will not go into victory animation. Because, it'll happen to some other characters, too. Protection medal. Even in the afterlife, he still blinks. It's a really deep philosopher menu. Oh, in the treasure chest. I thought there was something else under the bed, if I wasn't mistaken. Well, I'm certain that if there is something under that bed, we'll come back to it. But first, let's get this door unlocked. It's gotta suck whenever they have to make new bells just to open these doors. Like, every time they close the doors, no, wait, don't close that door, we don't have any bells! Who these guys were and why I look like that. May forever change your life for the worse. But Freya, is it better to know that answer to not to know that answer and always be questioning? Or are you definitely human? It's Dan, my favorite Final Fantasy character. Also my favorite Street Fighter character. Lies! It's good to see you, Dan. Where's the king? I got my own family to worry about. That's fair, you know. Family, yeah. Let's go to the palace. Alright, Freya. We will go to the palace. Hey, it's that guy we killed. Uh-oh. That was close. My kids will be boring. Wait, are you having a kid or kids? Kind of getting two different messages here. There's some treasure chests here. Alright. I think we're actually done with mimics at this point. So yeah, only two. I say that, and here's a third mimic. Never mind, I'm a dummy. Starting off mugged already. Poison. Escape! What a cheat. Your high potion is mine! We could always just got another one. This is where I'm thinking. I'm like, did I forget me? Well, going by how that spear pops out from the rest of the background, I say we're gonna be interacting with it. You know I don't mean you. Never mind. Alright, so we got a new spear for Freya, which by this point we should have already learned all her skills from the javelin. That's a handy skill for her too, actually. At least at this point in the game, it's a pretty handy skill that I use. Just like that. So, oh my god, you just cut my soul! Died so hard he got in the afterlife. Immediately upon entering the afterlife. Oh, and this is our first time getting a mog shop, I believe. I never met him. Ooh, a Kupuna. Okay. So we can buy a couple things here. I think most everything we already... Okay, no, that's not true. I'm gonna buy a couple of those. I was about to say, I think just about everything here we already own, but that's not true. You can buy a couple of items, too, to stock up on potions and whatnot. I like to try to stock up on a couple of things here and there, just, you know, just in case. You never know. My idea would be for basic necessities, if not really going for, like, smithing items. Regardless, even if you know something's not properly equipped to somebody, I would still get 8 of every equipment if possible. But hey, that's just me. For another week or so. You don't really know how to stretch your guild thin, don't you, buddy? This is probably where I got a guide open up, and I'm just looking over it. Don't know. I actually don't know if I mentioned this in the playthrough yet or not. I most likely probably have. The official Final Fantasy IX guide back in the day when this came out sucks. Like, it is so anti-guide. It's just awful. It's like, hey, you want to know more about this particular side quest and go to playonline.com. I'm like, I bought the strategy guide to get these strategies and how to unlock things. I shouldn't buy a guide just to be told, hey, sign up for our online service so you can get more info about how to 100% complete the game. And now that service is no longer available. And this is why strategy guides are dead. Thanks, Play Online. Honestly, no. I've only encountered 3 strategy guides my whole life that were bad. And one of those is I'm not 100% sure, and I'll explain why. You know, Final Fantasy IX already said that. Junk cut, because we're going to be doing some extra stuff here. Like giving our Kupu Nut away. But, the Final Fantasy IX guide, the Disgaea 3... It's been a little bit. I'm pretty sure it was the Disgaea 3 guide. Had some wrong information in it. And from what I understand, Disgaea 3 was the first Disgaea guide to where it was a different company that handled it instead of the previous ones. Those guys knew how to make a strategy guide. The ones before Disgaea 3. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it was Disgaea 3 that had the wrong information. And then, many years ago, I don't know if it was an official guide, or just like some kind of game magazine guide, but I never really actually sat down and read it, because this was actually my folks. Believe it or not, my mom actually played the early Resident Evil games before I did. She's actually the reason why I got into Resident Evil. I'll probably explain that in Zero. But, she had a guide that basically had all the items, like, for getting one point to another was good, but the actual items that you picked up was wrong. And she was like, for every herb, it would say there was ammunition and stuff like that. I don't know if that's like a separate mode, like a range or something, or I don't know. No, because, okay, the version of Resident Evil she played was the original first release of Resident Evil without the auto-aim, if I'm not mistaken. And then she played 2, and then she played 3 on PC. And that was her with her video game thing. But hey, that was just a little rant with some backstory to feed the Shmop Pal, I guess. But, yeah, this is pretty much gonna end the part here. So we're gonna finish trying to catch some frogs. But this was just a little sidestep to more lore. So join us for that in the next part.